Hi, welcome back to Mechanic Garage. Nice evening after work, so I thought I'd get have a bit of a play with a new toy. Last night I cleaned out the engine bay, just give it a quick spray with degreaser and wash it out, give it a quick wash. And tonight I'm going to take the front wing off on the damaged side and see what's behind it. See how badly damaged it is, which shouldn't be a lot, you can see most of it, but the majority of the issue is how badly the rust is, because they do rust. And there's a big flat shelf from what I've seen online behind the front wheel where all the muck collects at the bottom of the doorpost. So fingers crossed it ain't that bad. I know there's areas I found that do need welding. That's inevitable. It just depends on how bad and what we find behind the panels. So we're going to take the wing off. I've already got some of the screws out. Just got to find where the bottom edge is held on, because I've never touched one of these before. It's just a massive learning curve. So let's go have a look. Right, as you said on the other videos, this corner's got a bit damaged. It's been nudged in this corner, not badly, just enough to push this out of shape and crack the wing, because obviously what it's made of, it'll crack rather than bend. So far, just turn you around. There's a series of screws up the front panel that hold that to there, and a row of screws up here. Now I've got them all out, but apart from that one which I had to cut the head off, but I can get mole grips on it, twist it out, and then I think all that's holding it on is a series of little rivets. Yeah, there. I don't know if you can see them. I can get you in there. There, just about make it out. Yeah, there you go. There's a series of those on the way around. Grind the heads off of those and see what happens. As I said, you're seeing this for the first time as well as I am, so it's either going to be good or a disaster. Would appear like little brass ones. No, I've not missed any screws, so really now it should just be a case of breaking the seal between the two. See how well they're stuck together. Aha, that's alright. I missed a screw. Cracked the wing, but that doesn't matter because this one's getting replaced anyway. It's a bit of a learning curve. Oh dear. I don't think that's bad. Yeah, so what? This is a bit, that bit there. Where's the screwdriver gone? I'm going to put that. Hello, screwdriver. There you go. Hiding. I won't go too mad because... But as far as I'm aware, this is quite good. There you go, a little bit. This is all the sealant and bonding stuff, I think. But that, on most of the videos I've looked at, this don't exist. That's just full of wax. Yeah, so first impressions, pretty damn good. That's promising. That's promising. Right, you now see where this wing's a little bit creased here. Where we're looking. There. It's got this bit there sticking out. Focus. Try and go there. That crease there. And it's a little bit down the side here into this corner, which again isn't bad at all. This could be a good car. Yeah, because this here should be straight like the other one is there, but there's no real strength to it. So you basically pull this corner out, and then as long as the bonnet fits that gap and the wing fits without being under any pressure, then we're good. It hasn't creased it anywhere else, it hasn't caused any other damage. It's just literally pushed this panel here a little bit. Yeah, you can see that crease there shouldn't be there. It's just nudged this corner. Nudged it here, pushed that in, which has pushed that in a bit. Could have happened 30 years ago, could have happened 2 years ago. Who knows? Yeah, that's a cracked paint there. Just need to basically pull that forward. It's torn that out, this needs a panel welded in behind its bit. It's only from there onwards. This side's all good. Maybe a little bit that side, I can't really tell yet. Needs a bit more taking off, but... So first impressions, that's not actually that bad. I know exactly where I need to pull it out, and it's accessible now. Look at the camera, Mick. That's better. If I can pull that out and get that straight, get the new wing on. Well, not on, because I need to do more work on it, but that's pretty bloody good, really. All the outer panels I'm going to take off anyway, because do the same with them all, because that way you can make sure it is structurally alright. I know there's a little bit in the boot that needs doing, but that'll do. So we've got straightening it up. Right, I've just got the headlight and the wiring out of the way. I'm going to strip the coils out. A little bit of a crease there, and again there. Looking at that side, it's perfectly straight. So I've just got a ruler. And straight edge on there. And all the way back, missing any body mouldings obviously, it's straight. This side's straight up to... Not quite straight there. Okay, so we're looking about from here forwards. Yeah, you can see the gap down the back of here. Not really on camera, but you can see the light coming through. So basically from there forwards needs a bit of tinkering. Right, so we need to bring this corner out and up at the same time. Good thing is it's actually solid, so it shouldn't disintegrate too much. Try and get a bit of wood in here. See which way this moves it. Well, that's pulling this into line straight away. So I'll give that a good... That's better. It's not upright, obviously. What's that look like? That should be... Okay, this front panel has come out. So it should be flat, then curl. Follow the profile of the bumper. I think far off. the bracket on the bumper there, can't really see it here, you can see where that is in line with where it pulled spot welds out. So it needs to go that way a little bit across at the bottom maybe, and definitely up. This needs to go in a bit. Because that's not flat. That should be flat with that, match that. So let's get some manipulation. If you've seen the video of them making these, this isn't far off what they do. They're literally adjusted. Yeah, don't hit hammers together. There's a bit of car in between, so we're good. Bonnet fits the gap now. That's a bumper profile like. That's where it wants to sit. That needs to go. This front panel needs to go in a bit. Right, I've been and fetched a wing. Have a look and see if or how well it fits. Right, it's tight here, there's a bit of metal sticking out, so that needs to go in that way further. That bit there. Weirdly, doesn't look like it should be there. Pull the front end out slightly more for that to fit properly. When I say properly, I mean as well as it would have done new. That's better. Something like, it's nowhere near quite right. I need to adjust that top rail. I think it's bent that as well. It's pulled it down slightly. See the gap there. Unless that's right, I don't know. just a case of trial and error. I mean, every wing was made the same and then they were trimmed on the car, so it's not modern build quality by any stretch of the imagination, but it's better than it was. Could probably even get a couple of screws in and see if it's something like lined up with the indicator in it, because once I get this in line I can tweak the inside if need be to line this up without stressing it, because this is it has to be there, there's no other two ways about that. That's where it goes. And obviously this needs to pull out a bit. In fact, now the bottom needs to go in a bit. There you go. Yeah, I mean the bumper's slightly bent as well, which doesn't help lining things up, but if that goes in to meet that panel there, that means this needs to go back slightly, which will pull that in. And then your wing falls off and then you end up at square one. No, I'm quite pleased with that. It's not too bad out of shape. There's a bit more manipulation needed, namely there. But getting it something like fitting in the right place means it's going to be easier to make panels and that to repair it, because the main structure of it is actually alright. This top rail just needs to get tweaked a little bit. I think it's moved a bit here. That looks more even now. Yeah, this will need pulling out slightly because it's closed up against the bonnet again. We're moving it all around, but I think for now that's quite a good improvement. Yeah, that's got a crease there, so that's another bit there. I need to knock that out, which will twist this corner around. Yeah, I'll have a bit more of a play with it and we'll see how we get on. Now you may notice a difference: hair, beard, t-shirt, the lot. I somehow have lost the ending for that video, so I'm just going to do another one now. Right, I've managed to get quite a lot more done. I've got some more videos put together, and it's a little bit different to the last time you saw it. So come back and have a watch. I know that one was a little bit long drawn out, but I chopped an awful lot out of it, so it's not the particularly interesting subject, but it shows how you can do things and knock things around. And yes, they are that flexible at the front. I'm not sure they should be, but thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again in another video. Cheers.